Are you interested in building something that maybe lights up, reacts, and even moves? Well, whether you're an inspiring engineer or just someone who loves tinkering, then getting into circuit projects might be for you. Personally, I've done a few circuit projects, this being one of them. It, in theory, should be connected to electronics, but when it is, it moves up and down, like that. And it's a piston prototype, by the way. So I'll be going over how simple it can be to get into electronics and how this process, when advancing it, can improve your problem-solving skills as well as has real-world applications. So to start with, I'll be going over how simple it can be to even start. On Amazon, there are many affordable kits that have electronic components, and in this project, I'll be using some of them. So to start with, there's this breadboard. It's currently connected to this 9-volt battery. Turn it around. And the positive leg is connected to this positive is connected to the positive rail. It's connected to the negative rail. It's connected to these power strips that go across. So first, since we'll be lighting up an LED, I'll show you this LED first. You can take note that one leg is longer than the other. So then we'll take the longer leg and this is a longer leg, this is a shorter leg. And the next electronic component is a resistor. And in this resistor, what it does, since this 9-volt battery has too much current for this LED to withstand, this resistor limits the amount of current that flows into this LED. If you think about it, it's kind of in the name. It resists, like a resistor. Okay, and that's connected. So then I'll take this, now this is a regular wire connected to the positive side of the LED, the positive leg, connected to the positive rail. As you can see, something happened. It lit up. So this project is pretty cool on its own, but we can take this a step further. And in this progression, you'll have the opportunity to build your problem-solving skills. So to start with, we have this microcontroller. What it does, it basically acts as the brain as a circuit like this. It is given commands through its connection to a computer, which runs code, and that code is basically like instructions. And in these instructions, it can tell the microcontroller what to do. So I've already set it up, but this is a more advanced circuit. It's pretty similar to what we've already built. However, it has 3 LEDs and it's connected to this microcontroller. And as you took note in the last one, a battery was being used, but now it's the microcontroller, it's connected to these pins, and in these pins, it's giving off a certain voltage to which is powering these LEDs. And now if I were to connect it to my computer, which runs its code, should light up. And you can see the progression of lights. So it's a traffic light circuit project. In this project, I ran into a few issues, the main one being the code. The code was not working at first. It was giving me error in code, so I had to go through a series of trial and error to get it to work. First thing first, I had to check the connections and see what exactly was going wrong. Once I made sure the connections were right and did a bit more debugging, I was able to get it to light up. So in these more advanced circuit projects, you'll probably run into a lot of issues, but through these issues, you'll be able to now, for the next time, check like, oh, is this an error I've made before? And you'll remember. So now that you've learned a bit about how easy it can be to make circuits and how this progression can build your problem-solving skills, they also have real-world applications. And these applications are seen throughout many, many industries, such as healthcare, automotive, agriculture. And in healthcare, a few examples are that they are used in many medical devices, such as CT scans and MRI scans. So I hope, and furthermore, these circuit projects can be used for prototyping. And that I mean that these circuits can be easily taken apart without any they're not permanently connected through something called soldering. So you can take it apart and you can just tinker with it until you get the final result to go into final production. So I hope this sparked your interest and maybe you want to get into circuit creations. Since getting into circuit building is easy and can benefit your problem solving skills and has real world applications. So whether you're an aspiring engineer or someone who likes tinkering, getting into circuit projects might be for you. All it takes is a curious mind to dive into so many circuit projects. So whether you're just starting with lighting up the simple LED, or later you're going on to creating a robotic system, your ideas and imagination can become a reality. Thank you for listening.